Hi again, guys. This time I wanted to cover a little game that I discovered not so long ago called Arkista's Ring. First up, I have to confess that I don't actually own the cartridge of this game. This is running via an emulator on my GP2X, going through with a TV out cable. I would like to pick it up for real one day, but at the moment I'm concentrating on picking up SNES and Saturn and a new console which I've just bought as well. Oh, we get a nice little visit from my cat. I did think about reshooting this video, but I thought it would be fun to leave the cat in. So as you can see at first glance, this game looks like a Zelda clone. I'm not doing very well at the moment. I just died there. I think I lose all my lives quite quickly and have to use a continue. But anyway, it looks like a Zelda clone at first glance, sort of top-down action RPG, elven type character wearing green. But it's actually more of a action puzzler. The idea is to get to the exit basically for each stage. But to do that you first need to find the key or get it to be revealed, and quite often that is triggered by killing all the enemies in the stage, or at least killing the right enemy. There I used a power up that's turned my shots into flaming shots, and I'm dead again there. The enemies quite often drop treasure, which can be one of several power-ups, or a potion, or it can give you an extra heart container, or an extra item slot, or indeed items of armour later into the game. There's the flame shot, which I just used. There's kind of a smart bomb, which I believe I use eventually. And that's my last life lost. I think I'll do a little bit better this next continue. Of course I'm being distracted by the fact that there's a huge great Moggy in my field of view, but she's a bit of a retro gamer at heart as well, and she's always coming to see what's going on. I think she gets bored in a minute though and leaves. Anyway, back to the game commentary. Those little wolf things are really annoying. Off she goes. She's had enough retro gaming for one day. And anyway, it's a pretty cool little game made by American Sammy. And if you do get the chance to either try it out via emulation like I'm doing, or even buy the real cartridge, I suggest you do, because it's a very enjoyable little game. What have I got there? That's another. Oh, that was a smart bomb power up that I used there. Killed everything. And I've got a little potion that restores all your hearts, of course. There's the key. And there seems to be quite a lot of levels. The furthest I've gone into the game was about stage 25, and it showed no signs of letting up there. There was a kind of boss stage at about stage 20, and I did think at one point that might be the end boss, but then the game carried on. So it looks to be a decent sized game. So I have no idea how much a real cartridge of this would go for on eBay. Possibly quite a lot, because it's not a game I had heard of before finding it a month or two ago. That's a little shrine that heals you when you touch it. And every few stages the environment changes around. Fake exits are added, on stages like this one. You go from kind of a green overworld to these more sort of cavey stages, and then off to other environments as well. The enemies change and get more difficult as you go on. As you can see, there's little skeletons in this level which can be destroyed, but later on there are other skeletons that can only be knocked down temporarily, kind of like dry bones in the Mario games. Yeah, and as you can see, killing enemies often causes enemies to be spawned in other places. So you've got to hunt them all down until finally the key is revealed, and then move on to the next stage. My little guy is desperately in need of some health at the moment. He's got 1 heart left and no potions. I think I might cop it again in a minute, but let's have a look. By the way, I know it was been a bit of a break since the RPG videos I shot and this batch of new ones, but that's because I realised in order to be able to record anything properly that isn't a turn-based RPG, I would need a tripod for my iPhone, so I ordered one and waited for it to arrive before shooting anymore. It's just a little Gorilla Pod tripod, and it seems to be doing the job. I did try using the suction cup attachment that comes with it, but it kept on falling off. I don't want to risk damaging the iPhone, so I've actually stuck one of the more permanent attachments onto the case that I keep my iPhone inside, and now it doesn't fall off, so I can record much steadier videos like this one, with both being able to use both hands to control the controller. So back to the level, and those red demonic things are a real pain in the arse. As you see, they zoom around and bump into you, and you have to try and line them up with your shot. Not sure what those white things are, but they're not good. Another smart bomb. Oh god, didn't take everybody out though, because they were off the screen at the time. Here we go. So yeah. Oh here we are back in the outside world. A very nice shade of lilac, I'm sure you'll agree. These little acid pools can't be killed, so you have to wait for them to move out of the way. And here, I believe, once the last of these scorpions is killed and the key is revealed, you then have to find the correct path through these rocks. Yeah, if you touch the correct ones, then they disappear. You have to find your way to the stairs. So yeah, the levels are constantly adding sort of new little elements like that. And that's pretty much all I've got time for again for this video. So I'll be back with one more in this batch of Nintendo Night. So I'll see you guys next time.